Celebrities like Jennifer Aniston, Meghan Markle, and Madonna using face yoga as part of their daily beauty routines, we thought we'd learn more about this restorative beauty practice that can help us de-stress and rejuvenate our skin. Here with more is the owner of Face Yoga Renew, Sophia Ha. Hello, Sophia.
Hello. Hi. Thanks so much for having me. I'm so excited to be
Hi.
here. Hi.
Hi, great to have you with us. Our producer is brilliant because she put the two most vain social hosts on this segment because we want to know what exactly is space yoga and how does it work?
Absolutely. So, face yoga is a form of facial exercise. Just like we work out the muscles in the body to keep them toned and fit, we want to do the exact same thing for the muscles in the face. Okay. So generally, as we age, there are two things that we notice most. One is fine lines and wrinkles, and the other, of course, is sagging skin. We begin to see the face drop. So fine lines and wrinkles are predominantly created by the habitual use of the same muscles over and over and over again. So an example is the forehead lines, right? From raising the brows, from being very expressive. We get the crow's feet from squinting our eyes when we smile, or the 11 lines, or sometimes it's a one line right between the eyebrows when we're a little bit stressed or hyper-focused on the computer. Face yoga combines both resistance exercises as well as relaxation exercises. Resistance exercises for the muscles that are being underused, again, the cheeks and the fronts of the neck and the front of the neck, and then releasing exercises for the muscles that are being used all the time, again, between the eyebrows, throughout the forehead. So as you practice these exercises consistently and, of course, properly, the end result you end up with is a natural facelift.
Okay, Sophia, that sounds amazing, but I'm going to give it to you straight. When it comes to beauty, I don't care how the sausage is made. I just need results. So, talk to me about these results. When can we see the benefits and what do the benefits look like?
Okay, so there are so many benefits when it comes to practicing face yoga. Aesthetically speaking, we can see, again, diminished lines across the forehead. We can get rid of lines throughout the eye area, the crow's feet. We can see diminished nasolabial folds. You can expect to see a lifted face entirely, lifted cheeks. We can see a diminished or completely disappeared double chin, and just much more sculpture and definition throughout the entire face. So therapeutically speaking, however, there's also some phenomenal benefits. Because it is a yoga practice, just like any other form of yoga, it creates mental calm, but it also really helps to relieve tension throughout the head, neck, and face, which so many of us are really dealing with right now.
Our producers want us not to start off too superficially and to focus on the therapeutic benefits first. So, let's talk about the stress that we're all carrying in our
Yeah.
head, our neck, our jaw, super, super tight. I feel like I just feel I need a release. So
Yeah.
how can these exercises release some of that tension?
What we do with face yoga is we use a combination of acupressure as well as facial massage, okay? But the most important thing when it comes to understanding the tension that is throughout our head, neck, and jaw is really paying attention to the body connection. Okay, everything's connected. So if you have a very, very tight jaw, just take a moment here, and I want you to put your fingers right on your master muscle. Clench for just a second. Clench. Feel that. Feel that muscle?
Hmm.
Okay. Now put your fingers right on your temple. Good. Clench again. Do you feel how your muscle in your temporalis activates? Right here. Perfect illustration of how the master and the temporalis are connected, which will, of course, shoot into a headache. Paying attention to what's going on with your posture. So if your shoulders are forward and your head's jutting forward from your neck, it's putting a ton of tension on the jaw. Okay, a ton of pressure throughout the jaw. It's going to shoot up through the back of the head and again stimulate a headache.
We're going to bang off a bunch of, I guess, yoga poses for different parts of the face. So let's start with a demo for the head and forehead. Is that it? The head, forehead area, and guide us
Yes.
through that first one.
Absolutely. So the forehead area really shows so much expression. Again, that's where we see the horizontal lines from constantly lifting the eyebrows, or the furrows, the 11 lines right between the eyebrows. So we have a tendency to hold a lot of tension throughout this area. So the first exercise that we're going to do is the forehead massager, okay? And what we're going to do is you're going to interlace your fingers, and you're going to just put them right at the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders. Good. Take a moment. Relax your shoulders, Mel. Relax. Yeah, good. Beautiful. Yes, good. Now, what you're gonna do is take a moment, allow the weight of your arms just to rest on your head. So there's a little bit of pressure on that crown. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna start moving back and forth. So you're gonna rock your entire scalp, watch me, back and forth. See how the entire scalp moves? Yeah, good, Lainey. Excellent, Mel. Good. Now we're gonna go right to left. Same thing. And again, you can close your eyes just to take a moment to actually feel the sensation. We're gonna keep the fingers interlaced and come right onto the forehead. Beautiful. We're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna go 10 times up and down. Beautiful.
My triceps are getting sore.
Okay, and relax. So you can relax them now. So you want to go 10 times back and forth, 10 times right and left, and then up and down. And Lainey, I was actually going to say to you, I'm not surprised that you have tense shoulders. All of these exercises that I'm showing you today can actually be done while you're laying in bed. And that's going to take that tension right off the shoulders and allow you to just relax into the exercise, okay? The next part of the exercise that we're going to do is called forehead acupressure. So we're going to use our ring finger, our middle finger, as well as our index. We're gonna start right on the middle. And the purpose of this exercise is it's gonna really help to stimulate blood circulation through the forehead to really help to fill in those lines that are created from that habitual use of raising the eyebrows. So you're gonna apply your knuckles right on your forehead. Beautiful. Relax your shoulders. You're gonna take a breath in. As you breathe in, you're gonna apply a tiny bit of pressure with your knuckles, and then on your exhale, you're gonna roll those knuckles all the way out to your temples. Good.
I do feel instantly better, but I am still thinking about the 11. I've never had Botox, but I am seriously considering this area because there's been so much stress and anxiety and worry. So before I take the plunge, tell me what I can do to push back my Botox plans a little bit.
Right now, because we're so stressed, we're doing this all the time. But another thing is that we're also spending so much time on this screen, on the computer, on your phone, and this is the typical expression, okay? So the number one most important thing is actually checking in to see when it is you're furrowing. Using your thumbs right at the innermost corner of your eyebrows, breath in, apply a tiny bit of pressure, and now you're gonna pull out. Pull your eyebrows away from each other, quite literally, trying to stretch the muscle right in between. Good. And you can do this about 5 times or as many times as you would like. Okay, so this is just one of many exercises. The 3 exercises that we did, the forehead massager, the acupressure push, as well as the eyebrow acupressure, are all phenomenal in combination with one another for the 11 lines.
Next spot, it's something that you call swan neck, which I've never heard of. So I'm extra curious. What is that, and what is the move to deal with that?
Okay, so the swan neck is all about helping with the jowls right here, those fun little pouches that we get right here at the side of the jaw, okay? So what we're doing is we're actually honing in on the platysma muscle, which is a muscle that connects from above the jaw right here all the way to your collarbone. So it's really, really huge. You're going to keep your chest straight, okay? Making sure that your shoulders don't move. You're going to ever so slightly move your head to the right, and then you're gonna tilt up at about 45 degrees. When you're here, you're gonna pucker your lips out as far as you can, as if you're kissing someone and very far away. And you're gonna hold here for 5. You're gonna come back to the center, and then we'll do the opposite thing on the opposite side. So looking to the left side, tilting up at 45 degrees, feeling that bit of the stretch to the side of the neck. Can you feel it? Good. And then good. And then pucker those lips, push. Good. And laugh, breathe. You're making me laugh.
I can't pucker if I'm laughing. Lady, stop it.
It's the double chin lift. How do we go about getting rid of our double chin, or at least addressing it?
Okay, so just to be clear, there are more than 70 face yoga exercises. This is just one exercise for the double chin, but it's an amazing exercise, okay? Bringing my chin to the ceiling, feeling a slight stretch right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick my tongue out and up like this, as if I'm trying to touch the ceiling or touch my nose, okay? Watch how my neck contracts. Hold for 5, and then go to the other side and hold for 5.
Other side, wait, of my mouth?
So right and left side, yeah. So you're gonna hold for the left, yeah. Don't tilt that far back, Lainey, just a little bit less. There you go. Feel the neck muscle engaged as you stick your tongue out and up, good. And then the other side, hold.
I don't know if I'm
So when
using
you're
my tongue correctly.
Can you imagine doing this on the subway or on the plane? It went back when we used to take.
I have done it on the subway and the plane, okay? That's the great thing about face yoga, though, is when you actually have the tools in your bag, you can actually do it anywhere, anytime, right? You can do it on the toilet, you can do it while you're cooking, you can do it while you're driving, and depending on how comfortable you are, on the plane, on the subway, or hey, while you're watching The Social.
This has been awesome. Thank you so, so much. I know what I'm doing this afternoon in the comfort and privacy of my own home. Thanks for these tips, Sophia, and we'll be right back after this.